The new experience. We're here this morning at the Toronto Sign, right here at Nathan Phillips Square, with the new artistic director of Nuit Blanche, Dr. Julie Nagam. Nuit Blanche is a little bit different this year, but it's still happening.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that it's going to be a bit of a learning curve. It's going to look a little bit different, feel a little bit different, but it's still going to give the kind of excitement that Nuit Blanche gives.
And it was important for you to make sure Nuit Blanche still happened.
Absolutely. And I think that, you know, in our current time period or climate, we need hope and excitement and joy. And so the idea of, say, Nuit in your neighborhood is to get people excited and engaged with public art. And so it's a big challenge to try and get art into public space, the space that we're not really allowed to go to right now.
Nuit in your neighborhood is about people becoming their own artist and kind of expressing themselves and then sharing it.
Absolutely, and just having some playful fun. Like my kids opened it up and then they hid the work and then they, played around with it. You can put it on your kitchen dining table. You can slap it on a wall and graffiti a new place. You can put it in a park if you want to do that. I've put some work over the water. It looks really incredible, and you get the opportunity to kind of create or put where you want to see that work sit.
And the conversation now is not just in Toronto, the conversation becomes global.
Yeah, and I think that that's the most exciting thing about a virtual Nuit Blanche, is we're going to have the kind of national and global outreach that we've never been able to have before, because we've always had a physical event where people come to Toronto and travel to Toronto to come see Nuit Blanche. It's a large exhibition.
There's lots online, so there's podcasts, there's augmented reality. Break it down for me.
So we got Nuit Live, which is the live stream, which will have 20 commissioned artists, some of our archival material that you just saw, but a little bit more funky with some invited DJs. Some of the digital pieces will have AR and VR, which is Nuit in your neighborhood. We'll have Nuit podcasts, Nuit talks, and then the Nuit history, which will be a full database for people to access of the 14-year history of Nuit Blanche.
Somebody's never been a part of Nuit Blanche. Is this a great way to kind of get exposed to it and kind of feel that vibe, that brand that's been building?
I hope so. I think that I think that's the whole point of public art, is to engage people in public space and get them excited about art. And so it's not about the kind of square box, that you have to go and see, is that you want people to engage with the work. And we really hope that people like the new platform and the new virtual aspect.
What are you most excited about?
I'm most excited about the fact that we worked really hard on a big shift, and I'm really excited to think about how will people actually engage with it. Will people get as excited that we've been excited about it here? And what's going to be the outreach? Is there going to be conversations in Auckland and Sydney and Toronto and Winnipeg and Halifax? And what does that look like? Are we going to have people? We have an artist from Tuktoyaktuk. Is there going to be people in one of our most northern hemispheres playing with those public artworks, putting them out in different spaces, and then us in Toronto being able to see where other people live?
And this is a lot of hope. That's a lot of excitement.
Totally. Yeah.
In a time where everything's being canceled, this is something that's not being canceled, that you can be a part of in your bubble. In your bubble.
And that's the best part about the virtual platform, and then also Nuit in your neighborhood. You can go for a walk in your own local neighborhood. You could be in your own house and put that work up. So it's really encouraging people to stay home or stay close in their localized communities and in their bubble, and then still engage with public artwork.
Well, thank you very much. I look forward to it. We'll check it out.
Yeah.
And it's running, how long does it run for?
We're up until October 12th, so it's 9 days.
Awesome. And the sign itself is fantastic.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's fantastic. So we're going to take a break right now from down here at Nathan Phillips Square. We'll send it back over to the station.
That sign looks gorgeous. Okay, we go from the sign to the sun, or BT Bright Spot. This is such a wicked story coming out of BC.